All right, welcome back, everybody. We have our Jesters match today. I'm Patrick Glenn, and I am in the booth with
Chris Guntanis, the G-Man.
the G-Man. So we got Mike Belanger challenging our reigning champ. This is going to be week 16. He's got 15 right now. They're playing 8-ball. And we are here at the Mad Apple Burgers and Billiard Company located on West College Avenue in Appleton, Wisconsin. So also just want to mention real quick, if you guys notice, they're going to be lagging today with the 9 and 11 ball in tribute to what happened 21 years ago, today being 9/11. So paying a little homage to that with the 9 and 11 ball. And I'm going to go ahead and give them a thumbs up here and get them lagging, but looks like Mike is not here. Where's Mike at?
Where's Waldo?
Big Smooth, man. Big smooth.
Smooth.
There he is. So I'm going to give them the thumbs up.
Yep. And we're playing a race to 7. What game did they choose? 8-ball?
8-ball.
So this will be 8-ball BCA PL rules. Cue ball fouls only.
So check out what I got. Courtesy of Custom Cutthroat Q Sports.
You can almost see it.
Shirt,
Here,
yeah.
Zoom into this little camera right here. This thing.
How am I supposed to zoom in?
Here, you just got to stand up and lean towards it.
It's not zooming
Yeah,
in.
you know, like here. Look at my shirt.
Well, here, I could do the...
Oh,
actually
sure.
I got a koozie.
Koozie with
Check that out.
a Sprecker's Orange Dream non-alcoholic drink.
Best soda ever. Not a sponsor
Oh, so
yet.
I think the back is kind of cool too. Can you see that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's one of our sponsors, Cutthroat Q Sports.
So, yeah, since they're both named Mike, we're going to go with Mike, that is racking the balls right now, and
And
Big
Mike
Smooth.
is sitting.
Yeah, but
Oh.
we'll just call him Big Smooth.
M&M.
Yeah, Eminem.
We got Mike and Mike.
Mike.
There's too
What's
many
that?
Mikes.
What's that from? That's some commercial, wasn't it? Mike.
I don't know.
Was it the Monday Hump commercial?
I do believe you might be correct. Our 4 viewers might know.
Oh, yeah, what's going on?
Did you tell Mike to share? Because he's got a lot of fans now, Mr. Big Smooth.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm sure he did. So I hope he did. Well, I shared. I did my part.
So Mike won the leg, and Mike's about to break. This is going to be easy.
Yeah,
Mike wins.
yeah, I bet you $20 Mike wins.
I bet you 40.
I'll triple it.
No, Eric. The challenger can't request to play last pocket. Right now, the only options are 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball. But we were thinking of maybe, at least I was thinking, maybe adding bank pool. 9-ball bank pool. Because, for the Kings, John Fields,
Bank?
Frankie Ruiz, some of those guys, they really love bank pool.
Yeah, for some reason, banks in one pocket, it's a fun game. I love playing it. It's just hard to watch.
Oh, bank pool is amazing.
Ah,
Come on, when you got no, I'm not saying bank pool in the King's Court, bank pool in the 700 Fargo King of the Hill Fridays 7:30, right here.
maybe.
Kendall just said, "Yeah, we might do that." He gave me the look.
Oh, really?
Either that, I don't know what the eye roll means. Does that mean no bank pool?
I have no,
Or maybe he's doing that because of the Mike.
Or our corny commentary.
We do need these people to share, though. Now that we're not on Facebook, we really do rely on people to share. Get on Facebook, share the link to YouTube on Facebook to your personal public profile pages, as well as any pool groups that, you can think of.
Yeah, I'm struggling with the sharing to the groups on my iPhone. Chris says I got the wrong phone.
Well, by now everybody's blocked Patrick, so we need other people to share.
Probably.
I mean, I used to share so much that I wouldn't doubt that sometimes I get moved to the bottom of the feed.
Well, it does. A lot of them groups now, I don't know. When I do it, it takes hours for the admins to approve me.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, Patrick's posting again, so let's just let that lag.
Speaking of Cutthroat Q Sports, he came by and gave us some cool shirts and some cozies.
Yeah, I'm sporting mine today.
Koozie?
It's awesome. I
Koozie?
love it.
Is it a koozie?
I wish I could turn around and show the back of it, but
Yeah, he
Man,
might take us all out.
Yeah, destroy all the equipment in here.
Feel
Turn
like
it around.
two bears trying to move in a little container.
Speaking of the Bears are playing, and I'm sure they're losing.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyone from Illinois? I apologize for Patrick.
Big Smooth is from Illinois. He's down there from Rockford. He's a Bears fan.
You got to be, right, if you're from there. 85 Bears, right?
Da Bars. Da Bulls.
It's like 30 years still holding on to 1985.
Da Cubs.
Duck Cubs.
I could go all day. Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be a ball in hand.
Ball in hand for Big Smooth. We should just change his name to Big Smooth.
7 and his name is Big Smooth.
Well, we can change his name.
Oh no, you can change his name. I'll delete everything somehow. Oh, doesn't that erase everything?
No, Patrick. I wrote the software.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God, just like that.
But you don't want to touch the garbage can or anything else.
Okay.
Right?
No, I don't touch anything, period, in the
And
booth.
we'll turn that off so we don't accidentally do anything else. But so now we know we've got Mike and Big Smooth. It'll be a little easier.
Well, it was smart. He fixed his little problem there with the 7 ball, but now he's in trouble though. He doesn't have a shot.
Definitely
really.
in trouble. Can we shorten that? Like Big Smooth? Can we like BM? I mean BS? No, both of those not good.
Yeah,
Not good.
I don't think we're gonna be good with BS.
Sorry, Mike.
You know, sometimes like when you put the initials together for something, it just doesn't work. Like, what's that movie?
B Smooth?
You ever see that movie Accepted?
Yeah.
Where he makes his own college, and all these kids start. They make their own college, and it was the South Harmon Institute of Technology. And if you abbreviate that,
oh yeah, yeah. I think I remember that. They had shirts that said, you know,
yeah, so
Scotto.
bad. Yeah.
So, not all of us are retired, Patrick. Then we can watch TV all day long.
I don't even watch TV though.
But you've watched every movie ever made.
Well, because I'm a big movie guy.
Oh,
So is
yeah,
my
that is
wife.
true. Yeah, I just can't remember anything anymore. Happens. Another few years, you'll be there.
All right, Mike's gonna get ball in hand again.
Oh no, that's not a good.
Do you start with the 3 ball here?
You know, you got to think about it, right?
Or you start with the 5 and push the 3 into the 10?
It's depending on how he's feeling. Does he want to go for the run out or does he want to play a safe?
Yeah, I bet you he starts with the 5, pushes the 3 into the 10. As long as that 5 goes by the 11.
But thanks for the question, Eric Ramirez. That question has come up in the past. And you know what? If it was one pocket, we'd have to really lower the race down.
So he is starting with the 5, but I don't think this is going to push the 10 out of the way enough. It does.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, I called a shot. What do you know?
Big Smooth with the nice breakout there. He's got the 3 ball.
Yeah, that was a smart shot. Everything's now opened up for him. He's kind of got to reach for the shots, like one of them awkward shots where you almost got to play it left-handed.
I do think.
What's he got? He's getting something out of his bag of tricks
I
here.
think Big Smooth is running for the bathroom.
No, he's getting something out of his bag. Maybe an extension.
Oh, he
or-
left his bag.
I think we should penalize him for that. Maybe 45
There you
seconds.
go.
That's what we should get. We should get a shot clock in here.
Oh, yeah, that could be the next thing. Just kind of have a counter, one button. I mean, how much can you do in the booth?
Well, we leave it up to the players. Like, you just time your opponent when you think he's taking too long. Like right there when he had to run across the pool hall. He's going to listen and be like, what are you guys talking about?
I mean, he was quick about it.
It was.
So he shot the 3. I think he wanted to get straight on the 6, but you know what?
I think he's going to go right down to the 2 ball to take the 2 on the side. Use the 1 to his money ball.
Yeah, I like that. You never want to cross your leave, but in this
Ooh, he
case,
came a little high on it.
see, I think he wanted the 2 in the corner. I really do think that he was going for the 2 in the corner there because it would open up the 1 more. So now,
He's got to take the one.
Yep. Plan B.
Yep.
Right? That's the beauty of 8-ball.
Ooh, rare miss there by Mike.
Which Mike?
Oh, I'm sorry, Big Smooth. Missed there by Big Smooth.
Rare miss by Big Smooth.
But doesn't really sell the farm here. This is a tough shot on the 12 ball.
Eric says, realistically, Big Smooth shoots like a 560. Well, after watching that last shot, though, Eric, should we recalculate?
Oh, where's that 8 ball going?
Ooh.
That 8 ball.
Man.
If it would have touched that 12 ball, it would have went in.
Just think of where it stopped.
Yeah.
So even if Big Smooth misses again, you got a problem ball now.
Yeah.
I just want to take a minute and thank Kendall Cook for doing all the beautiful graphics that you see, including all of the logos, all of the scoreboards, all of that he does in CorelDRAW, which I didn't even know they made.
That's above my pay grade there.
It's like Photoshop, but it's the other side.
Oh, what is Mike doing?
Well,
This is the second one.
this is what I was talking about. Now, even though he has this shot, I think you're going to have to play a safe.
What's the safe, though?
Well, I would make the 11 and then snuggle the cue ball in between the 8 and the pinky, which is the 12. You know what? See, I don't know. Because I think that Big Smooth, if he bears down, he can make this shot. And this is going to be game over.
Yeah, but after missing the 2, that's probably got him a little rattled right now. So this shot is definitely not easy right now.
But another issue is the 12 is still a problem.
Yeah. But I think it's easier to get at right now.
Eric, are we recalculating? Recalculating. Like Google Maps. Recalculating. Now, I'm still playing a safe here.
But there's just, I honestly,
Maybe not on this ball, but the next ball.
Yeah, I'd hit the 12 ball. You know, try to get right the cue ball behind the 12.
I know. Yeah, but if you did one of these tappies where you can put the cue ball behind the 12, you're gonna probably get ball in hand.
Yeah, he's gonna be flirting with danger if he tries to play safe here.
Well, now, yeah,
12.
you had to be over there on the other side of the table.
Yeah.
But we've seen this with jesters. Sometimes they go all offensive.
What do you think about 3 railing it into the side from here?
I think you have to play a safe.
But where are you?
Maybe just distance at this point. And you got to get your ball out of there. You don't want to keep on getting a chance without a shot on the 12.
Oh, that's not going to help his cause.
That's not going to help his cause at all.
Well, if Mike misses this one,
we're going to shut the stream off.
Yeah.
Call Mike Page.
So definitely not the starting game Big Smooth wanted.
Eric goes, wow, maybe he is a 497. Fargo is amazing. Well, we're all just joking.
He is more. Yeah. He does shoot more like a 550.
He's been playing a lot of pool.
Yeah.
He's been playing at the Carom Room. He plays a lot of one pocket. He plays on the 9-footers. Everybody has a rough start.
All right, got that one out of the way.
I mean, that's one of those games that Mike's going to be kicking himself a little bit about because it's like he had some chances there.
Yeah, he's just rattling a few balls. But like you said, that just the placement of where that last ball was for Mike.
Right.
It just was too hard to get at.
Definitely.
So, again, thank you, everybody, for joining us. Please like and share. Let everyone know we're back up and running. Jester's match. Stadium view.
So you pronounce the last name Belanger.
Belanger.
Got it. Mike Belanger.
Or Belanger, I guess. I got to emphasize the A a little more. Belanger.
I'm sticking with Belanger.
Belanger. Yep.
So, Big Smooth up to break. He's been getting break lessons from Nate Mindham. So this should be a good one.
Yeah, look at how high he's got the bridge.
You have to for the pop break. That's what all the best players are doing now. They're kind of jumping the cue ball into the head of the rack.
Well, if you ever look at the Derby City Classic, they got what's called the Power Break Contest. And it's just more of a kind of a gimmick thing, you know. And they I don't know what they call the cam, like the ghost cam speed, or it captures the break and it records the speed. And like the fastest break in the world is like 28 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour. But when you watch them break, that ball, it comes right off the felt and it stays about, I'm going to say 3 centimeters above the felt all the way until it hits the head ball. And that's when he makes contact with the ball and the table at the same time.
Wow.
And it's like,
pretty impressive.
Yeah, I guess they worked out like the physics behind the best way to get that break. It's like, because the reason they want the ball to jump off the table and stay off the table is because if the ball's rolling on the table, that creates friction, and friction slows the ball down.
Sure.
So you want that ball going through the air with no resistance at all.
Right.
But you don't want it hitting early because then it'll fly off the table.
You get too much pop. You're losing some physics, some power there.
You got to hit it right where the ball meets the table. And
right.
It's got to be right there.
Perfect. That's why it's hard to adjust from a 9-foot to a 7-foot. I remember watching Tyler Steyer play here in one of our tournaments. He was playing on bar boxes, 7-foot, and his cue ball was popping all the way back to the head string.
Yeah.
It was going boom and then flying up in the air and stopping on the head string because his timing was a little off because he's used to a 9-foot table. So I think what you're saying there is absolutely correct.
Yeah, it really matters where the ball, if you are popping the ball off the table, where is it making contact?
Right.
With that type of break.
Because we all know
every ball is a rail.
Even on the break?
Ray must have felt some friction in the force. He looked over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we got Ray Skinador.
He's playing Caden. Yeah.
He's playing the first match.
Yeah,
Caden Hillman versus Ray South Strip Skinador. His brother and his dad are in Vegas. He's talking to Barry, his brother, quite a bit last week. His birthday's coming up on the 21st.
Whose birthday?
Barry Skinador, which is the brother, the manager. Okay. He manages their career. So he'll be back on the 24th if anybody wants to say happy birthday.
Thought you were talking about Barry Chapman. He's in the house today, too.
Nope, not that Barry. But you know what? It's interesting that Barry popped in. I haven't seen Barry Chapman in quite a while.
Yeah.
He got that new gig at Subaru. If anybody's looking for a new vehicle.
Nobody's looking for new vehicles right now.
You know what? It's starting to come around, though.
Is it?
Once the stock, starts coming back around, I mean, it's not as bad as I'm not looking for a used vehicle. I mean, you look at a price on a used vehicle with 100,000 miles, and you're like, oh, so for 5,000 more, I can get a brand new one with a lower trim package?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm not getting a used car. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But with that being said,
back to the game here. What is he attempting? He's trying to cut, the 14 in the corner? Goes. It's a nice shot. And I think the 13 goes past the 4. Or is he going to try to play that on the side? He's got the 9-2.
I honestly don't know what he's going to do.
I mean, he could play the 9 past the 12. He could play the 13 past the 4 or the 13 in the side. I think he's going to go 13 in the side.
I like that.
Yeah, that's a nice shot.
Just roll it in. He's got the 9 laid out.
Yeah, but now he's got to go from the 12 to the 8 with all those balls in the way.
I like this.
Yeah.
I think he's going to come out. Oh, his stun shot. I think he's okay, though. I mean,
could get tricky here.
A little bit of top left should come in between the 6 and the 7. With the right speed, he should be shooting the 8 ball in the upper right corner.
I think he's locked on that one. I don't know. See
if he is, yeah, because he's got a masse around. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, that's the break that Mike needed.
So, yeah, I was like, that's going to be a little tricky with the 12 because there's a lot of traffic right there where he needs to get his ball in between to get there and to come out to the 8. So the 1 ball is going to be...
I think I'm shooting the 5, then the 1.
Yeah, 5-1 or 1-5.
And then maybe, if you get yourself in trouble, think about a safety.
Yep.
Bank that one in.
So I'd like to get the cue ball below the 6 ball here. So roll forward a little bit. Don't get even with it.
You know, but he's got options. He can roll up on the 4 ball here and shoot the 7 next if he likes.
Yeah, I just like being on the other side of it because now his cue ball is going to be coming back to the bottom of the table if he plays the 6.
Right. I would shoot the 4 here. But
Yeah. For that reason, I would shoot the 4 as well. Yep. And he is.
It's tough to tell. You have to look at the right side to see the aim point there. Keep in mind, for any new viewers out there, we've got the dual view here where you got the view on the left, and then on the right, it's delayed slightly, so you can kind of watch a replay from the overhead.
The best and only way to watch pool. I absolutely love the dual view.
Well, it's kind of like a built-in replay. Plus, if you're on YouTube, which you are, you can rewind 20 seconds and rewatch other shots if we miss something. And feel free to chime in with any questions in the chat and let other people know. If you know these guys.
Tough shot there. Jacked up over the 12 ball.
Wow.
Got really nice shape as well.
That was a great shot.
Yep.
He needed that. It's a great leave on the 8. I mean, you got to think about it, but could be way worse than this.
Uh-oh. Wow, he hit that really short.
I think he was thinking about the 2-way. You know, if I miss it, I want to leave it bad. And he doesn't want to scratch. I mean, that, you know.
I think, Mike, he's good enough to cut this in.
I think you're going to see a bank, yeah, because he is a bank pool player. He actually did really well in the last bank pool tournament here.
He is banking it. I don't know. I think he can cut that.
I don't like the cut.
I love the cut.
It's like a 92-degree cut. Well, that's all she wrote.
He fluked it in.
Oh, it doesn't count.
Yeah, it does. It went in the pocket he called.
No, he called the back upper right.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What am I thinking about?
Maybe 9 ball? Because we were watching 9 ball with the ladies.
I thought
I'm trying to bail you out.
Yeah,
just go with it.
I'm just for some reason I thought it went in the pocket he called, but yeah, you're right.
Well, that's a good game for Mike Belanger. 1-1 in a race to 7. We've got a match. Eric says Big Smooth is going to win 7-2. I don't know, Eric. I'm not saying he's not going to win, but 7-2. I'm not counting Mike B out just yet. You got to remember, he hasn't been here before. You got the first couple game nerves. Where is he from? We'll find out. Mike's from Milwaukee. Okay, so he traveled about an hour and a half to get here.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yep. Yeah, I was going to try to find Mike's bio, but I'm having difficulties here. He's got to be like around week 46 or something.
Yeah, he's in there somewhere. If you go to the summary, sometimes you can find their name and then just kind of estimate where it is. Oh, that's because that's the Queens. You got to go to the old one to find Mike. Questionnaire, click that questionnaire there. Yep, there you go. So Patrick's pulling up the players' bios, their questionnaires, so we can get a little inside information on each player.
Responses. Okay, here we go. I'm really bad at this.
He's got to be, well, let's see, he's won, maybe 30, 20-something times? We should have asked him. Not in a row. He definitely has my record beat on the second pass because I think I was only at 7.
Yeah, he's got 8 running right now.
Right. So he did 7 or 6. Then he had a couple weeks off due to car problems and scheduling and whatever. And then he's back, and he won another 7 and this or 8.
I just know he's 15-0.
There you go. Pete Bestia, how you doing? He's here somewhere playing, I think. Unless he went home. Randy says, are these two new players? No, Randy, Big Smooth is Mike Gaines. It's just easier than saying Mike and Mike.
Oh, look at that. I found it.
Got it.
Yeah, Big Spoon. Spoon. Okay, no more orange soda for me. Jeez.
Big Spoon.
He's going to kill me.
I kind of like it better because he kind of looks like a spoon.
What?
I don't know.
How's that word even pop in my head?
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Big Spoon. Big
guess
Spoon. Big Smooth. Anyone watch Friday?
I was trying to watch Smooth, and I said, "Oh yeah,
that's what they did." They're like big perm, big spoon.
yeah."
It's a good movie from the old days. You're welcome, Randy. Yep, Supkiss. The Jesters chose to play 8-ball. Actually, Mike Belanger did. He's the challenger.
Oh, maybe Mike needs a game or two to warm up. He does not look like he's stroking like he has the past 3 weeks anyway.
Right. Well, this is a good confidence builder for Mike Belanger because he's not getting punished by missing. So eventually you start freewheeling. And hopefully that helps, get you kind of in stroke. Maybe lessen the nerves a little bit. I mean, I get a little nervous on the run out, but if my opponent misses 2 times, maybe 3, I'm definitely building my confidence and I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah, and Mike he's shooting pretty good right now.
Well, I think he got a little tight on that.
Out of line, but I think he has a 3-ball. And the rest of the balls are and didn't leave nothing easy here for Mike, I don't think. I think the 14 goes by the 9. Otherwise, playing the 10-ball, you're risking a scratch.
I mean, he might bank the 15 if he's feeling froggy.
I think he hit that a little soft.
Oh, that was going right for it, too.
Yeah, he just hit it soft. Supkiss is back with us, back in the house. Just came in from what?
They are evenly matched. Well, I mean, Mike Gaines, a.k.a. Big Smooth, is struggling a little bit early in the match. I don't know if changing his name to Big Smooth is confusing people.
Well, we'll just keep calling him Big Smooth to keep the confusion going.
Yeah, might as well. You guys got to learn his nickname eventually.
Yeah. Otherwise, we got Mike versus Mike, and it's just...
too many mics.
Yeah. So what is the trouble ball here? I don't think there is one.
Supkiss says, just came back in after rebuilding the storm door.
Oh, putting doors in is really frustrating because, I mean, if you had a crappy carpenter work on your house, because sometimes when they put them door frames in, there is not 190 degree on a door frame.
Right.
And you got to figure out how to jam it just right. And because the doors come square.
When you have a newer home.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking, I had this home out in North Carolina.
Oh,
where
okay.
I replaced a storm door. And I'm not kidding. The door was almost an inch bigger at the top than it was at the bottom.
Oh, that's no good.
I was like, I had to use I was like, who made this door frame? I was like totally baffled by that.
Yeah, I'm in a house that was built in the 50s but added on and renovated. So we run into that a lot because a lot of people, they do some of their own work.
Well, if you're, when you're building a house and you're framing it out, rule of thumb is you should work to within at least a half an inch. That's not asking a whole lot.
Yeah.
I mean, my garage even was off by a whole foot from
wow.
It was a foot longer on the end than it was in the beginning of it because it was so unsquare.
I mean, that's just people doing it themselves.
Well, it's speed building, when they put these houses up really quick, they rough frame them and so quickly.
I don't even know how a contractor could pull that off. I mean, that to me seems like a father-son project, over the summer, but Maybe. I've seen houses that get built really quick around here.
Oh, you can build them in like under a month.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Yep. Heck, they had that one show where they build a whole house in a day, 24 hours, top to bottom,
Yeah.
minus the foundation.
I don't believe those shows.
It's on TV. It's true.
I mean, that's HGTV has made a living off of those kind of shows.
Yep.
2 18-year-olds with a budget of $250 million looking for a house.
My wife watches that show. It's like, yeah, I'm a goldfish trainer, and my wife is an internet browser.
Yeah.
And, our budget is $3 million. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You train goldfish? What?
I think all those shows are just wacky.
Mike playing a good safe there. I think he left a piece of the 2-ball.
He did, but the 15 blocks it. If it did go on the bottom left, it does not go anymore. And what are you going to do with the 1? So I'd be thinking about a safe here.
Yeah, not really a good one available to him here. See what
There's
he does.
enough. You just got to think it through. And he did. He's like, if I leave him, I think he wanted to draw it back.
No, that 15 is going.
But that's okay. I mean, what are you going to do with this 12 ball? That is the 12 ball, right? The pink?
Yep. Well,
one of these days I'll memorize the TV balls.
What are you going to do with that 12 ball? Stare at it for a little bit.
I mean, Mike's he knows how to play, so he's not going to just wing at this and not have a shot. So do you stop making balls? Do you try to break it out? Do you play a safe?
Yeah, he's just playing safe here. A good one, too. Good safe.
Oh, beautiful.
Did he get behind it?
Oh, he definitely got behind it. Yeah, and
Yep.
what he's aiming for now is he'd love to get ball in hand or have his opponent break up the 112.
Yeah, ball in hand, the 12 will take care of itself.
Well, he got a good hit, and he left the cue ball tough. That was a great shot by Mike Belanger.
Yeah, you're just going to see Mike play another similar safe here. He's going to try to get right behind the 15 again, push the 15 off the side rail, and try to get right behind it again. Hit it too fast, I think. Yep. I think he's left the 1 available.
So Supkis says she was rebuilding the storm door for winter. She says, don't call him Big Smoothie. Big Smoothie. Big Spoon? Better than Big Spoon.
Well, now that 12 has got a home now.
That was a good hit again. If anything, I'm seeing Mike Belanger, he knows how to kick. Because so far, he's hit everything solid.
I think Mike's going to thin this 12 with forward spin and try to get that cue ball right behind the 8.
Yeah, that'd be a good shot.
Got to hit it really soft, though. Really soft. Ooh, he just a little
Snuck out.
snuck out on him.
Still, this is one of those shots where, hey, you can make the 1. But how do you get back to the 2?
I think he's going to cut the 2 here.
I don't think he's going to cut the 2, Patrick. I think you need to get your eyes checked.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Well, if we go to the overhead, which I think I might have time for,
Catch a 2 ball by the toe.
take a quick peek at this. You know what? I don't think the 8 is in the way. I don't know.
Yeah, he's going after the 1. Oh,
Interesting shot. You know, he left it long. You know, so this is one of those shots. Mike hasn't been shooting real smooth yet.
yeah.
So
Left it long and almost on the rail, just off the rail, tip off the rail, so it makes it tough.
this can either build your, confidence, or it can tear it down even more.
See, now this is a shot too. Like if you're shooting a 15 here, this is one of the shots where, in my arsenal, all I have is nice, slow, and steady, and the ball's going to follow.
Right.
So there's no way to get shape really on the 12, and that's why he's shooting the 12.
And he still made it.
Wow.
Off the 1. Who would have thought?
Now can he roll the 15 all the way past the 8? It'll be natural shape for him to get on the 8 if he does.
Big eclipse.
He could also bank it in the top right corner. I like stroking and going all the way up.
Do
there.
you?
Oh, my gosh.
Just missed it. He short-stroked it.
Chris is done commentating.
If anybody's
for the day.
watching, just peep in here. Just say hi.
Thank you, Little John. If anybody's watching, peep in. We could use more comments. We could use more shares. We could use more viewers. I could use more coffee.
Oh, no.
You know what? This is punishing. This
Yeah.
is punishing Big Smooth because even though
Can you get the top view? See if he can roll this in, Pat. I don't think
he
he
ain't
can.
rolling that in. I mean, you got a cross bank and that's it.
Yeah, if he cross banks, you're double kissing possibly.
We'll go to this view because this is a one pocket shot.
Yeah, but high probability to double kiss it here.
You know, I like what he did there. You know what? Put a little pressure on Belanger.
I like that too. Only problem is here is a really easy two-way shot here. You just make the one and bring the cue ball all the way to the left side of the table.
Yeah, it's just an easy shot, as Patrick says.
So, yeah, if you miss it, you still don't leave Mike much. You need to get more left, though.
Oh, no. Is the one going to get in the game?
He
No.
left it.
He left it. You're right. I mean, the fact that Mike, I think, hit that a little too hard, he didn't want the 15 to be that far out, but he's okay.
Yeah, it's benefiting him now. If it was
Right.
more in the pocket, I think Mike's shot would not be here. But I think Mike wanted to get more that cue ball to the left side of the table. Oh, man.
So Subkiss is blowing up the chat, and we appreciate it. I got to catch up here. She says, drunk carpenters, cheap labor. I renovated an expensive townhouse in New York City for many years. Everything shifted over 10 years. Well, I do believe the craftsmanship and the quality of materials has definitely gotten a little weird. She doesn't enjoy the TV ball colors as well. The one ball looks a little greenish. I think we do have to adjust
Wow, look at
the
this going
hue
on.
and the white balance a little bit. We'll take a look at that before the Kings match.
The reason we use the TV balls is because otherwise the purple ball sometimes will look like the 8 ball.
Rodney Coed, you want to sit in the booth? Then you'll really know. We got to get Rodney in the booth someday. You're local, right, Rodney? I mean, you definitely are one of the top 15 number one fans.
What's going to happen with this 8 ball? The one's going to get in the way of the 8.
You know what's going to happen here, though?
Wow, this game is getting crazy.
It's one of those. It chasing the pooch, right?
Oh, yeah. Chasing the chicken.
Yeah, chasing the chicken. I don't know. Letting the dog out.
I guess the 8 must go past the 1 because he's sliding
See,
over.
I knew eventually Mike was going to kick in on some of these shots. You miss enough, and your opponent is going to just have a second wind.
Well, and quite a few weeks back, Mike was he was struggling in the beginning and would always turn it up towards the end of the game. But the last 3 weeks, he's just been playing lights out. So I don't know. I know he was playing at the Carom Room last night. He had a really long night at the Carom Room, so maybe he's just a little tired.
Oh, that's punishment right there.
This is a do or die cross bank here. That's all you can do here.
Supka says Rodney should play. Yeah, Rodney, we got to get you signed up. It's a Google form. Check out Quickfire on Facebook. Also, the Mad Apple Player Society group on Facebook. If you're not a part of it, go ahead and join.
Just call the cross.
I think you have to.
Do or die shot here. Oh, double kiss.
Oh, no. And the funny thing is, all of these games have come down to, like, someone missing the last couple balls.
Well, this game, the third rack here was a bit crazy. I don't think we're going to see another rack like that.
Let's hope not.
I think Mike's smiling after that one.
Thanks, Mark James. We're doing what we can. He says, great stream. As always, guys, watching from Concordia, Kansas. It's a great name.
We got like Kansas weather right now. It's all stormy.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I was like, hey, Google, when's it going to stop raining? And she's like,
In 3 days.
Thursday at 2 p.m. That was Saturday night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to rain for the next 2 days here. Non-stop. So get your umbrellas ready, folks, if you're out in the Appleton area.
Yeah, you know what? Anybody got us on a big screen TV? Alexa, play some rock and roll. It's kind of funny. Maybe we got like 12 people with rock and roll playing in their living room now.
My house has got that Alexa thing.
Yeah.
My wife's got them all over the house, everywhere, every single room. So if she says like, Alexa, play 80s rock throughout the house, the whole house, like you can't tell where it's coming from.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's like the DJ.
But like I can go to like my little Zen place where my pool table's at.
Yeah.
And she just gets me through Alexa like on his.
Oh, yeah. You got to just unplug it and throw it away. I mean, some would say that those things are always listening.
Oh, my father-in-law believes that. He will not.
There's something to it. In their terms of service, they are listening.
I think they've used them in like investigations and stuff.
Yep. You
or
can
at least
pull up
the Ring doorbells and
for sure.
All that stuff is.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm against any of that. I mean, if you choose to put that stuff in your house, which we do, we've got the Google Home stuff, which I really like.
Well, all my uncles were detectives, and they actually your cell phone, you'd be surprised on what type of data they can use to figure out just if you were telling the truth in an investigation, because they can track where your phone is at all times.
Right.
History, they can go back. Nope, 3 days ago you were right here.
Right.
Because your cell phone said so.
Yeah, a lot of people, they don't realize, sometimes when they agree to those things, turn on location tracking and things like that. But, I don't know. I'm kind of a technology guy, so it doesn't really bother me.
That was a nice shot there by Mike. I don't know if the 2 goes by the 3. We're going to find out. Big Smooth says it goes.
Oh, that worked out nicely.
Yeah, he just brushed the 3. I mean, I think the 3 moved just because of the one atom that was in between those balls.
It's a little tricky, though. Getting from the 1 to the 3.
I think he's got to go to the 6. He's got to use that 3 for last.
I like that, yeah.
He's got to use that.
Well, he can go either or now.
Well, yeah, now he's going to probably have to shoot the 3. I kind of liked him using... If he was a little more straight, he could have used the 6, but...
See, I like the 3 here, and just leave yourself an angle on the 6.
Ooh, he left himself a lot of angle.
Yeah, it got a little tighter. That's going to be a little tough. So then I was thinking you can roll up and just shoot the hard cut, but this will be interesting.
I think he's trying to pull it back. Ooh, he banked that.
Oh, 2-way. Now, I'm sure he doesn't enjoy where the 6 ended up, because now if Belanger was thinking he can play safeties for the next 4 shots.
Well, I don't know if he's got to go. He's only got to play one good save here, and then he can run out.
I know, but if you get a little out of line, you don't get that breakup.
I think he's going to try and go for it right now, though.
You just don't want to sell out. I think he's got him snookered on the 14 there.
He does. He's got to kick at least one rail to it.
We'll look at the overhead quickly. Yep, it's pretty tight there. Brought to us by Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame.
One of our sponsors, John Kramer, does an awesome job. And actually, I think that banquet, once a year he holds a banquet for the new inductees and then runs a nice pool tournament. And that's coming up quick, I think.
Yeah, he's looking for players. So if you're not a Wisconsin Billiard Hall of Fame member, join up and join the tournament and the banquet. They always have really cool keynote speakers.
So Big Smooth giving up ball in hand to Mike. And he's got a pretty open table here. Yeah, I like starting with the 10 ball. It's close to the 8. Get it away.
You still have that option, where you can play a pretty easy safe if you get out of line.
Ooh, I don't think he wanted to move the 8.
Oh, I hear
sitting okay.
I hear a pool player crying in the background. Someone must have missed a shot.
I thought that was you for a second. I was like, I looked over.
I'm looking around. I don't see a baby anywhere.
Yep. In Wisconsin, we do bring our children to the bar and to the pool hall.
Well, this pool hall is more of a scratch kitchen restaurant.
It is. I know. Making short humor there.
Appleton, Wisconsin.
Oh, there's the baby. It's playing the slot machine over there.
Oh, yeah.
Must have lost a few dollars.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
And there's one of our sponsors, Cutthroat Q Sports. I'm sporting one of their shirts right now. And I got one of their koozies. If you guys want to check out these cool cute, what is it, koozie?
Koozie, yeah.
Koozies. Try to pluralize it.
And that's the Sprecher's Orange Dream, right? Those
Yeah.
are great sodas.
Best soda ever.
Let's see what we got here. Got Belanger up.
I think he's probably favored to get out here. Unless he somehow finds a way to get behind the 8 ball here.
I mean, this is pretty natural shape on the
Oh,
14.
He almost did get behind the 8.
Ooh, close.
Yeah.
Close. Looking okay, though. I have troubles with these shots. If I use top right, I usually go too long. And if you try to stun back, sometimes you get too close.
Just top center here.
But you do have to roll off the rail. See, you needed a little bit of right to have it go 2 rails.
Yeah, I would have tried to get it 2 rails if I could. Easier to control that way.
Still a doable shot and a 2-way.
All right. So
Beautiful.
Tied back up, I think, at 2 apiece. Race to 7.
Race to 7 today. Is this going to be Mike's downfall? Big Smooth?
I don't think so.
It's not over
I
yet.
don't know. You know what? I mean, Big Smooth is beatable. It's even in these close matches, even if he's down, I've seen him down 5-2 in a race to 7, and he'll find a way at the end.
Right.
Like his strongest game always comes on the second half of the match.
But you got to remember, Belanger, though, is also starting to warm up.
Yep.
I mean, he ran 3 balls there with pretty good shape. So you never know. I think the killer is missing the last couple balls and then going back and forth and then just kind of handing the game over.
Yeah.
If you do that, you're never going to win. But I'm seeing a little shift here in the momentum.
Supkiss is saying how close their Fargo's on, meaning we're probably going to have a close match. They are very similar in Fargo.
Right.
I think Big Smooth, he generally plays way above 490. Nice break there by Mike. Opened him up nice. But I'm liking solids, and I don't think did he drop a solid? Yeah, he dropped 1 solid.
Yeah, solids are great.
Yeah, solids look good here. Stripes don't look that bad either. I mean, 10 ball would be the only weird one. And he could get on that if he takes the 13 right now. Just get the cue ball on the rail. But just for some reason, I like the solids. Start with the 7 ball.
Yeah, I would start with the 4 on the side because that's a problem. I don't know if it slides by the 12 in the corner.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, yeah, 4 on the side, and then maybe the 7 or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, it's tough to tell. The overhead helps, but we can't see the angles sometimes. Yeah, so that's a good starter shot. Now, what, 3, 6, 7? Yeah, you just got to make sure you come back for the 2 and the 5.
Yeah, the 5, the pattern he's playing right now, is probably going to be the hard ball to get to at this point.
So made the 3 in the side, rolled up for the 6.
Might see our first break-in run here.
He's sporting the dub bar on his shirt. Dub bar.
See, I think if he can find a way to pull this back just an inch or 2, he can roll up after the 2 to the 5. If he gets on the right side of the table, though, it's going to be hard to do that. He needs to keep the ball to the left of where the 7's at. He's got to draw back just a little bit. Okay, he went off the rail and back. So I think he'll be okay. This makes it tough, though.
Oh, Brad Royce chiming in. Cutthroat Q Sports, sponsor, says, fun fact. You guys were talking about the legendary Larry Ryder earlier. The design on Patrick's shirt was largely inspired by Larry.
Oh, check that out. If I can turn around, I'd probably knock everything over, but there's a really cool design on the back, too.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Yep, I got a new favorite shirt. And thank you for the shirt, by the way. Really appreciate it. All right, Mike's going to need to get through this rack. I think the 10 ball and the 13 is looking a little funny for him too here. Unless he can squeeze it in between the 2 and the 5.
Oh, a little bumpy.
Yeah, that's a good bump, though. I mean, it opens up the 10 ball a little bit better. But does he have a look at the 15? We shall see here. Wow, he really fired that one.
Yeah, he wanted to get the breakup.
Well,
And he did get the breakup.
Yeah, that might cost him, though. This is a speed control shot here. He's got to knock this 5 down and leave himself for the 2 in the upper right corner. And you just don't want to get hooked by the 13. And you got to keep the cue ball to the left side of the table. You don't want it going over to the right too much. So he's going to come back to the right side of the table here. I think he's good, actually.
Yeah.
That's perfect angle.
I mean, you could just
make the shot.
Yeah, just make the shot. You don't have the 8 in the side or the corner.
Yeah, just make the shot, center ball. He's going to be perfect.
Telling you, Belanger's coming around.
Yep.
This might be the first lead. I don't want to jump the gun.
Yeah, it is for Mike.
But this is the first lead for Belanger.
Yeah, because Big Smooth won the first game, and then they went back and forth. So, Belanger taking down 2 in a row to get on top here.
So I was looking up. So Mike Gaines played in some tournaments, and Fargo is a little slow to update his rating, even though the games are in the system. The rating updates after that. So we do believe that Mike is going to be above 500.
Nope. So his rating already went up. It went up by 1 point after the queued up tournament.
I don't think that's been in, because Mike Taylor was mentioning that himself.
I'm pretty sure, because
It's slow.
The amount of games that he played at queued it up got added to the Fargo. And then his Fargo increased by 1 point.
It's possible.
Yeah.
What
Sometimes
Taylor said, though, is that he put in a ticket, and they did say that it's a delay. So it is still coming.
Okay.
Now, I don't know. Maybe it's in. But, I mean, he's got kind of a low robustness. So if he plays well against an open like that, right?
Who, Big Smooth does?
Yeah, Big Smooth played. I think he got like 4th or 5th, 5th, 6th, something like that in a big field.
I thought you said his robustness was. I thought he's got over 1,000 games.
That's not much. Yeah, I've got 4,000. So at 1,000, you still go up and down 3-4 points if you play in an open and you do well.
Okay.
So we'll see. Plus, he said he played at the Carom Room. He's been doing well everywhere. So we're assuming he's going to be over 500 here. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't understand what Fargo's doing. I mean, how can you play in opens and beat 600s and not go up? Maybe we should make a post.
I don't know. I know
Who knows?
the algorithm in Fargo is far above my education level.
I do know sometimes, especially if they are busy with tournaments like in Vegas and other places, sometimes the stats don't get updated for a couple of weeks, especially during Derby, PCA, stuff like that, Moscone Cup, things like that. Because it's a very manual process. They oversee the data going in. And once the data goes in, it still takes time for the number to change as well. Not a lot of time.
Oh, wow, he played that nice.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Rolled it right past.
I don't know if he wanted to make that, I'll be honest with you. But you know what? He does have an opportunity here to break up the 7, right? So
Yep.
this is a big shot. Hit it a little soft. So I don't know if there's a chance here to get out anymore.
I do not believe so. Oh, he tried.
Connie says, let's go big spoon. I mean, big smooth. Big perm. I'm going to milk that joke for a while.
Yeah, I can't wait to tell him after
Sup,
the match.
kiss.
Like, hey, man, I called you Big Spoon.
I don't know if he watches these. I think he does because he analyzes his own play. Maybe he mutes.
I'm
which
sure
is
he does.
probably what I would do.
He watches.
Mute the commentary and just analyze the shots.
Mike back to the table.
Well, they are. This is a pro cut table now. I mean, I know a lot of the pros are playing on 4-inch pockets.
Did he call that 11 ball on the side?
He's still up.
No.
No?
Mike Belanger.
Oh, okay.
He slammed the 11 into the 2 ball
Oh, I see.
and left it hanging. It almost looked like that's what he was trying to do, but
Right, I gotcha. Slipped away.
Yeah.
It's tricky here with the 1.
I don't even know.
I think he's going to cut it all the way up because he knows if he doesn't make the 1 now, or at least get it out of there. I think, but tying it up, it's not tied up. So the 7 and 1 still do go. And the 2 goes in the side. So if he gets another chance.
Well, I think Mike Big Smooth is going to be in trouble here. Because Bellinger's balls are all in the right place here.
Yeah, the 14
I think that goes.
in the side.
Yeah, I think that goes.
That would be my only concern. I mean, you got the 13 and the 10 kind of lined
And he
up
has the
there.
ability, like right here, to miss a shot and leave,
I like that.
Leave nothing.
I think he's thinking smart.
Yeah.
He's seeing, you know what? I'm not going to give this game away. I'm going to maybe think of 2 ways. And we were talking about that with the queens.
Yep.
Susie Quall, I was talking to her, and she says
And
every shot she takes, she thinks of a 2-way.
And we were talking about we haven't seen her play a Sunday tournament in a while, and she's here today.
She is. She
Yep.
showed up.
Yep.
I'm trying to get her to play the queens.
Maybe she heard us on the stream and said, you know what, I'm going up there.
I hope so.
Oh, look at, did you see all that spin he put on the ball to get it over there?
Tons of right. Yeah, but he got a good hit, so that's all that counts.
Think you're going to see him either play the 14 here or just go with the 11, try and get better shape. But I know he wants to take that 14. He's looking at it really hard right now. But it is a small pocket, and you got to thin it past the 2. So it's a bit of a tough shot. It's not a give me. Going to cut the 10 here.
Another safety. He must be listening to us. Oh, he went for it.
No.
I don't know if I would have gone with that shot choice, personally.
Yeah, Big Smooth might punish him for that shot.
Yeah, the 7 slips by the 11 there, most likely.
And just follow it in, too.
If not, you shoot the 1, come off, 2-7.
Shooting the 1 ball here is a little risky.
It might be your only shot, though. Let's see if we go to the overhead and take a look at how much room we have. It's pretty tight in these 4 and a half-inch pockets.
He's going to go on the side.
I mean, look, there's not a lot of room there.
There's a ton of room. Yeah.
You know what, though? All that Belanger has now is what, a combo?
Did I mention there was not a lot of room there?
I just know when the ball's not touching the point like that,
Yeah.
I mean, it's really taking about half the pocket, if not more. Yeah, block every pocket, Supkis says. Used to play, well, I still do, Mike Roselle. He played a game called One Shot. It's 8-ball, but you only get one shot each turn. And it was so frustrating because he'd always just block every pocket. So then you'd have to make his ball on your turn.
Oh, you got to shoot the 14 here.
So frustrating. I don't know if you have to shoot the 14 here. You can shoot the 9.
Well, shoot the 14 in the corner.
I mean, you got to think. Can you get better on it?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Now he's in a little predicament here. Well, he just has to make this ball. This is going to come off the top rail, and then he'll have the 14 in the side. Just has to make the ball come off the top rail. 14.
Look at this guy. Who is this guy?
He's about to take a 2-game
My
lead.
confidence is building.
See if he gets it to go.
Oh, and it's a nice stun right over for the 8.
Ooh, he didn't stun it, though.
Well, you know, the angle maybe wasn't there, but he still has a beautiful and a doable shot on the 8 here.
Think it's going down? Think we'll see.
I don't want to put any
Belanger?
percentages on it, but I'd say at least 80%.
I would go higher than that. I'd go like 100%.
I agree with you now. 100%.
I'm psychic.
100% it is.
If anybody's watching, just peep in here. Just say hi.
Why does that sound so like weird? Just peep
That's
in
just
here.
John.
Just
Yeah,
peep,
that's just John.
just peep in
After
here.
a few beers and a long tournament. You know, so he pops up in the booth and he does his thing. That was our current king, John Fields, Little John for the locals. Bar table wizard. I should say any table. I mean, he used to play on 8-foot tables. He can play on a 9-foot table.
That's my favorite table, is the 8-foot table.
Yeah, they're kind of gone.
I know. No, I mean, yeah, not a lot of. I know people like them for house tables.
Right.
That's what I got on my house. I know a few other people that have 8-footers just because it's right in between.
It's a good house table.
Yeah.
For sure. And I think a lot of people bought those 8-footers and they've got them in their living room or the basement or whatnot. And honestly, if you tighten up and you get good rails, put some Simonis on it, I think it's a great practice table because you're working with an extra foot
Yep.
and a little bit extra width. So, you know, hey.
It's so weird, though. When you go from a 7 to an 8-foot table, it's not really much of a size difference. Not much.
Right.
But if you go from an 8 to a 9-foot table, again, just going up 1 foot,
Right.
it's a huge difference.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's crazy.
I think you go a little wider too, you
Yeah.
know, which is a big difference. You got 9 by 4.5. And usually you get tighter pockets, at least 4.5 pro cut, even down to 4.25. I know the pros are playing on 4-inch pockets, but with the new cloth, they still feel like buckets.
Yeah.
Watching them play, of course, because they make everything look easy. Hardest table in Wisconsin is Mike Flassig's Valley table.
3.5-inch pockets.
He's got like a 3 3/4 inch pockets on a Valley with Simonis cloth.
I don't know if they're that.
Oh, yeah.
Have you measured them?
They're tight. You can't even fit like a ball and a half in there.
Yeah, they are tight. I get so frustrated sometimes missing on that table.
I know he told me. He said you're never going to go back because the pockets are too tight, and you started crying, and then you left. He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
I don't think. Yeah, no.
He didn't say that. Or did he?
I'm just rolling my eyes here in the booth, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, Mike. Busting you out. Don't tell me anything, because if you tell me something, everybody's going to know about it. All right, that was a slick play. You know, it's a safety, and he got a problem ball or two out.
But he did leave Mike a shot right here on the side, and it carries over nicely for the 5 ball.
Yeah, he did come out a little bit.
But the 1 ball is going to be a little tricky unless he plays for a 1-5 combo maybe. But I don't think he's going to be able to get on the 1 from here. He'll definitely get on the 5.
Ooh,
what
wow.
I'm not sure what the thought process on that one was.
I mean, it was going towards the corner. What can you do? He played your shot.
Yeah, but I thought he was going to draw it.
I mean, when you're cutting it so thin, you don't get a lot of action. And we do have a replay of that.
What's he trying to do here? Oh, just placing the 1 in front of the side pocket. Kind of a smart move there.
Just missed the timing on that. See if we got enough time to let it play. So look how thin this cut is. You can't put a lot of draw on this. That was my point. You know, I mean, it's a thin cut. You can't control the cue ball. Mike's shooting at the 15. I think he was thinking safety on that.
Must have. Yeah, I didn't see what he was trying to do there.
5 ball still in trouble.
There's a shot on a 1. Yeah, I don't see what he's going to do with this 5 ball, though.
Yeah, if anything, just block the pocket and hope you get back up.
Yeah, that's all he can do here.
The Drunken Cobra. I wonder if that's his nickname.
Who?
Belanger.
Why did somebody say it?
Well, it's on his hat.
Oh, the drunken cobra.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know if I want to ask the backstory on that. So now, if I was shooting that shot right there, I definitely would have just left the 5 in front of the 12 or 11 or whatever was over there. None of those.
Yeah. Well,
I got to adjust the hue.
he's making Mike. Mike's going to have to run out here probably. Oh, no. I think he nipple hooked himself here.
Yeah, he got a little face. You see a little face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's okay.
So he's got to take option B, which is 15 in the corner. Drills it. Still shaking his head, though.
Yeah, if he was trying, I don't know if he was trying to play shape for the 10.
Yeah,
if he was, I don't like it just because it's just such a small window to play to.
Yep.
You never want to play to the small window. Play to your big windows.
He was just trying to get back in line, you know?
Is he playing safe here or has he got a shot here, actually? Okay, he does have a shot. But now he's in trouble.
I feel like he's such a tall guy. Maybe he needs an extension or something.
He does have an extension.
Oh, okay. He is like 6'4" or something. I mean, the cue should go up to your... Yeah, it's about 3 inches short than the recommended height.
Yeah, if you look in the middle of his cue, he's got I think it's a 3-inch extension in there.
I mean, he's been playing with it forever, so I'm not saying that's going to change anything, and it definitely hurts you at first. But then you're not grabbing the back of the cue all the time.
Okay, played safe, tried to get behind the 8. Uh-oh. Oh, that actually
yeah.
that helped his cause,
It
I
did.
think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, so good save. Successful save. Or maybe not, I don't know.
It's a little tough. We kind of need a ruler.
Think he's got maybe a bank shot possibility here.
Yeah, that new spot looks cool.
Is it the Mad Apple spot?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
custom spot printed onto the, I believe, the triangles or the really good spots.
So he tried the cross bank.
Well, you got to hit, you know, and that's sometimes all you can hope for there.
Yeah, now Mike should be able to run these balls out. I would say that if Mike doesn't successfully run this rack out, it just means he's having an off day, because typically he'd be really favored to get out here. But yeah, so that shot right there is just.
He put a little English and kind of got trapped.
Yeah, I don't know. If
Do you think the 10 is still available?
Not now. I think he's locked on that 12.
And then he's going to have to bank it.
Yeah, he could bank this ball, but that's about it. And I don't even know if he's got enough to bank it. Maybe he does. We'll find out.
We've all been there. You know, you've got the table run, sometimes ball in hand, and you just can't get shape.
Uh-oh.
Well, this is a great opportunity for Mike Belanger. You know, it's a little tough because my natural instinct is to go top left and come around for the 8, but the 12 ball's in the way. So he didn't use left.
Looks like he's going to get behind the 9 or no?
Wow.
Nope.
Would you
Perfect
look
shape.
at that shape?
Perfect
Man,
shape.
this guy. Who is this guy?
He's the guy that's going to be up 5-2.
I don't like jinxing anybody until the 8's in, but there we go.
Well, I'll tell you what. Don't count out Big Smooth. He's been here before.
Yeah,
See
who
what
was
happens.
that? Eric, you said 7-2? Might be the other way around.
What is Nicholas saying in the chat?
Sirpus. Nicholas. Let's see. Tangent here, naturally. But Connie is such a cool name. I've only known one in my lifetime. What are the ethnic roots?
That's a complicated question.
Yeah, there's just a lot there. I mean, I thought tangent. I thought we were talking about tangent lines. And so he's just saying, this is a little off topic.
Yeah, I
All right.
guess.
Well, you made me read it.
Oh, tangent, like I'm going off. On
Yeah,
a tangent.
right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hey,
Gotcha,
here we
okay.
go.
Yeah, I had to put
Took
the
me a
reference.
minute too.
Yeah.
So we get you a coffee.
Who's that rack? Looks like it's a little off the spot. It's a little crooked.
Yeah, but it's still on the spot, so that means it's legal. You can rack anywhere on the spot. It doesn't have to be right in the dead center. So he's probably finding that he's getting a tight rack by moving it back a little bit,
Yeah.
which, you know, you get a little divot in there.
Ooh, scratch.
Oh, such a great break, too.
Yeah, this is an open one for Mike here. See if he can take advantage of it. What do you like here?
Nicholas says, maybe you should pre-read my question before reading them out loud. My bad.
Well, I thought you read it pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, no, I think he just meant because it was so off.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe I screwed it up. That could be it, too. Yeah, throw some commas and some periods in there next time, Nicholas. And
Or make it more complicated.
so Connie, that is a compliment to Connie Wassinger. If she wants to answer that, that is up to her. Supkiss says scratch again. Yeah, a lot of scratches, a lot of ball in hands.
Tell you what, I'm taking stripes here.
Mike is doing fine. Will win? Question mark. Stay tuned next week, and we'll find out.
Well, I think, are we on a player break here? I think Mike had to go walk off that last rack.
Player break.
Big Smooth. Yeah.
Well, I'm not ready for a player break. Do you have, how about some questions here? I mean, we know all about Big Smooth.
Yeah, let's talk about Mike Belanger here. We already said from Milwaukee, 46 years old.
46 whopping years old.
So he's got a few years on Big Smooth. Let's see. He shoots with a McDermott 2007 November Q of the month with a Defy shaft.
Defy, that's their carbon shaft.
Defy.
I don't, you know, they're a little shiny for me. You need a glove with those, but I don't want to knock McDermott. I just don't know why they're shiny.
I have not seen or used a McDermott
Ron
carbon
has
fiber.
them. Yeah,
Does he?
next time you see Ron,
Okay.
yeah, he shoots with it religiously. Loves it.
All right. Doesn't mind jumping. See, we're just talking about table sizes, and he likes playing on the 8-foot table as well.
Ah, the 8-footer.
I'm going to say Mr. Big Smooth likes playing on the 9-footer.
Yeah, look at Susie. So they both like 8 or 9. You said so. Big Smooth,
Big Smooth likes-
prefers the 9-footer.
Yeah, Big Smooth plays on the 9-footers. And then brand of pool tables, I guess Mike Belanger prefers his home Brunswick table. Home bar has a Valley. Well, pretty much all dive bars here in Wisconsin typically have Valley tables.
You know, it's getting better. I believe the Midwest probably has the most diamond tables. Then, you know, you go down south, I don't think you see a lot of them in bars. But around here, you're starting to see them.
Yeah, they're definitely getting around here. Let's see what favorite game. His favorite game is 8-ball, probably why he picked it. Big Smooth likes to play, I'm going to say Banks in One Pocket are two of his favorite games. Even though he didn't answer. Oh, this is my favorite question. What started your interest in pool? Mike Belanger said his dad is a good pool player. Be interested to know who wins. My father used to be a great pool player back in the day. He just doesn't play anymore, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, I got to the point where I finally beat him, and then he never played me again.
Well, that's how me and my dad play him typically. Beating him, but he just doesn't get to play a lot. So, and he's older now. That doesn't help any.
Right. And, all we had to play on was like Brunswick 9-footers at bowling alleys. Thank God we don't have to play at a bowling alley anymore.
That's where I grew up playing.
That's where everybody grew up playing.
Yeah, I played at Sunset Bowl when I was in high school. I was up there my freshman all the way through my senior year, and then I stopped playing pool.
Well, everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of the story. Unless you ended up playing very competitively. Usually school, work, the Marines,
Yeah, I didn't start
kids.
until pretty much I retired, and then took it back up and really get a lot of enjoyment out of the game. Just watching it, playing it.
Yeah, you retired at what, 38?
39.
So if anybody needs some odd jobs done around the house, Patrick's looking for something to do.
No.
He's got a
I'm good.
$40,000
I'm good.
workshop in his extension on his mansion, and
I'm building
miscue.
Building my wife the coffee bar.
Yeah, the coffee bar. I saw some of that.
Yeah, started that project up.
Yeah, when you get that kind of put together, send a pic, and we'll showcase it for you.
Okay, yeah.
Since we showed a little bit of your handiwork on the Valley table legs, which
the spacer, yeah,
mm-hmm.
spacer risers, whatever you call. Ooh, really miss that ball.
So Mike miscued, gives the ball to Belanger, and then Mike's back at the table. Now I think
he's favored to get out here.
yeah, he's gonna get.
Yeah.
You can't keep doing that.
He's got to slow roll this one in pocket speed, really nice and soft, really not perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
That looks real.
He was
real
able
good.
to go a little bit harder than I thought, actually. So here's what he's got to be thinking about. 3 ball is probably going to be his last ball. Oh, what?
That is unlike.
Yeah, I can't believe he's missing some of these shots today. Yeah, he would have been right on his 2. Really easy to get on the 3. I mean, he would have been out there.
Yeah.
You just got to make those shots. Now, Belanger just has to make them pay.
Yeah, that was a miscue, I believe. If I missed that shot. Oh, Jenny Glenn. Is this the wife?
Yeah. What did
She says he needs to do the odd jobs around our house before someone else's. Oh, wow.
Bird. Yeah, way to get me in trouble.
Well,
Jen, I'm always doing that. I fixed the door the other day. I put that stopper on there.
Yeah, you put a stopper. It was glued on. Took about 3 minutes.
It says 4 at least.
It's just rough being, without anything to do ever.
I got tons of stuff.
I mean, pretty soon you're going to get a 3D printer and a CNC machine in that shop you got there.
CNC machine is in the future, maybe a year or two.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
I got to finish the coffee bar before my wife will let me get a CNC machine.
Well, yeah, if you put your mind to it, that can be done in a day or two.
Yeah. Well, I got the hard part done, the legs. I had to glue the legs up because
I thought you had that done last week.
Nope, just finished gluing them up. I got to get them cut.
So is everybody over at Patrick's house watching us on his 150-inch screen TV?
What? You've never even seen my TV.
I'm just assuming.
No.
You know, in that mansion of yours.
I don't have a mansion. I have a regular size house.
Okay, you come to my house, built in the 50s, that's been added on 2 blocks from Menasha High School, and then you'll go home and you'll sigh deep breath. You'll be like,
No.
oh, I'm glad I live here.
So you're in Menasha then? That's
I am.
right
Yeah,
down the
well,
street.
because we had, tons of kids. So we're basically like, how do we find a good place for inexpensive price where the kids can walk to school?
Me and my wife actually almost bought a house in Menasha. What is it? Is it Highway 10?
Mm-hmm.
There's an elementary school. So if you go driving past a Quick Trip, like if you're going towards Mike's place, that Quick Trip,
Right.
there's a school right on the left-hand side of the road.
Okay.
There's a
Oh,
subdivision.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, we looked at
Those are a nice area. That's kind of like, we don't consider that Menasha. That might be the town of Menasha. I live in the city of Menasha.
That's what someone told us, that
Yeah.
the address was Menasha, but someone said
You might go to the Appleton school then.
Well, that's why
That
we,
happens.
That's why we ended up not buying there, because you pay the property taxes
For Appleton,
and
yeah.
everything the house
Right.
is. They just go up.
Yeah, everything's weird around here.
Yeah.
Menasha split off, too, into something called Fox Point or something.
All right. Does Mike got to look at this 10 ball?
I don't mind this. I would shoot the 15.
15, yeah.
Just bring it back for the 10.
Ooh, this could put him on the hill.
You know what? If he misses this, Mike still doesn't have a shot on the 8. But he does not miss. Uh-oh.
But it gets no. He's got room to
He's
drop
okay.
out. Yeah.
He's okay.
Just pop off the top rail here. Just a little bit of draw
Is this going to put MB on the hill?
on the hill, barring anything crazy happening.
Now he's got to jack up on this shot.
Oh, did not want to do that.
I think he's fine.
He's fine. Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
forget. I thought it.
When you're that close to it, you just put a ton of left
Yep.
on it, and yep, there you go. All right, so I was going to show that table, your handiwork. Well, we have a second here.
Oh, so I built those risers there, right
Mhm.
above the legs.
Are those your socks?
No, that's Mike. I think. I was taking the picture here.
What is he doing
No.
over there? Is he posing?
He's probably racking the balls or something.
He's racking something. Got it. So yeah, you took the 2x6s that were on the floor.
Yeah,
And
he
got rid of
originally
them.
had the table like sitting on 2 blocks of wood, and then I just traced out some particle board. He painted it, drilled the holes. It looks really good.
So if you look at the top of the legs, what we're talking about is the 4 pieces of particle board there, painted black with longer stainless bolts, most likely.
Yeah.
It made it beautiful again, because if you think about it, the legs were up there and he had these like wood colored blocks underneath.
Yeah.
It was horrible. So that's a nice improvement. Nice work. Now you got to finish that coffee table.
It'll be done in a few months.
Yeah, Jenny, just send me the list and I'll make sure he gets, each week.
Yeah.
Before he can commentate, he's got to do one thing on your list.
I'll get a piece of paper for you to write it down on, and
Yeah.
it'll be like about that big.
She's probably got like a spiral binder. College ruled. Yeah, so Nicholas says, I could be wrong, but it seems like Mike, Big Smooth, isn't looking too far ahead with setting up his future shots. I don't think that's it.
Yeah,
I think that his cue ball control is a little misleading right now for him, and he's probably having some troubles.
He's just having an off day. He's
Right. Correct.
not dropping some shots that he would normally make, and also like with ball in hand here, you'd probably favor him to get out the way he has been playing on the stream. I mean, with ball in hand, he's usually out. See, like that.
Yeah,
shot right
that's
there.
not normal for Mike. So
Yeah, something's going on.
And we're talking big smooth. So now Mike Belanger comes back to the table. He's got the 7. Got to worry about the 4. So I think I'd be shooting the 7 stun over for the 4 right now. Got to get those out of it. I think the angle's there. You got to go 7-4 here. If you do anything else, unless the angle's not there. Wait, it's still open.
Still open, yeah, because he missed the first shot.
So he's not even thinking about solids, which is better. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, 13 to the 15. 14 to the 13 to the 15
Yeah,
here.
my bad. Oh,
Oh.
no.
Well, it's not ball in hand. The cue ball did hit the rail.
It did.
So Mike's Big Smooth has another opportunity here.
Man, the crowd is turning on Big Smooth. He did it again. He needs glasses. Wow. He's only won like 14 weeks in a row.
15. This would be 16.
This would be 16. Well, it's not in a
16.
row either, but, you know,
They're consecutive, though. He's never lost.
they're just not successive. No, I've given up that argument. He's beat me. I'm beat.
Okay. 3 ball might be a little tricky. It's got a small side pocket.
I think I'm taking the
4
3.
ball. Yeah, 4 ball's tricky here. You're taking the 3? Yeah, I think the 3 is probably the shot.
I mean, if you shoot the 3, I mean, you've got to get back over for the 4. And the 6 also doesn't go in that corner, right? So you got to think about how you're going to get on the 6. 8
Well,
goes.
Now he's worried about the 4 ball now. I mean, that's going to be the shot.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. Because if he works this out, this is going to be confidence builder.
See, this might be what you
Oh,
call
no.
the path to nowhere, right? I mean, what are you doing with
Right.
the 4 ball? He's just taking some.
Well, he wanted the
yeah.
6, and the 6 got blocked.
Yeah, but if he takes the 6 too, I mean, what are you doing with the 4 though?
Well, you just block it. Yep, this is good. This is a good shot.
Oh, that's a good.
Yep.
That'll give him something to work with. That gets him back to the table. Oh well, maybe not. I didn't see the 14 ball hanging in front of the pocket there.
Right. I think he
Yeah.
wanted to go further up on that shot, but there's still a problem ball.
Yeah, the 13 is kind of locked up with the 6 a little bit, but
And the 8 now.
see, if he played that with some speed, he could have probably came up and down and ran into the 6.
Now, he seriously needs to think about playing a safety here. I mean, what's the end game by making your balls? If you play a safety, put Mike Big Smooth in the hot seat, like put the pressure on him. Maybe he's got different plans, but the problem is, say you make the 9 and then you wing at the 13. I mean, now Big Smooth is going to get out on you.
Yeah,
Just play it safe.
just block the pocket here. Yeah,
Oh,
just
that's
like
perfect.
that. Yep, block the pocket. That was a good shot.
Perfection.
So for for the folks at home, he did not miss that shot. He's just trying to block that pocket.
I mean, these players know that, right? But I think sometimes you get so wrapped up and that you just go offensive, and then you just start throwing games away. No, that was a good return.
This is going to get tricky here. He's left the bank shot,
4 is still tough.
but nothing much on the 8 after, maybe.
I'm not making this either. I'm going to get this ball out of trouble. Well, he kicked at it full speed and got perfect. Oh, this is going to be a lock-up save.
Yeah, Mike's going to lock him up here pretty good, right on the 8 ball.
Just leave him behind the 8. Yep,
Well,
take ball in hand and win
I
the
don't
game.
know. I think the 4 is going to be. Yep, he's good.
See, now this is a chess match that I do believe Belanger has lost.
Well, I think
This is checkmate.
yeah, Big Smooth has got the advantage because why? He has more pawns on the board, right?
Well,
That's
and, you know, Bellinger's got to shoot this hard kick shot. And if he gets ball in hand, and he did not,
All right.
well, but still. Now you got the 4, roll up for the 6, 8 in the upper right. It's over.
Yeah, so this is.
Now,
See if this starts to come back.
when Bellinger watches this game later, I'm sure he's going to see about 18 different ways he could have played it so that he would have had the advantage.
But this is what I see from Mike. And how crazy would this be if Mike Big Smooth comes back and wins this match? I mean, that's devastating to Bellinger.
Yeah, but he didn't play bad. He just didn't play safe
Mike-
early enough in the game.
Yeah, Mike came up short on this shot, so he's going to leave himself A tough little shot to get on the 8 here. He's got to play some good speed, and he does perfectly.
I mean, the rule is if he can't get out, stop making balls. MB was making too many balls at the beginning and then played safe way too late, which gave the upper hand to Mike. Big smooth.
All right. 3-6. Belanger on the hill against our reigning champion of 15 weeks.
So I think we got a Packer game starting up pretty soon here. First Packer game of the season.
Yeah, I wonder how bad the Bears got destroyed today. I'm just assuming they did.
Yeah, I don't know.
My favorite team in the league, by the way.
It looks like Pittsburgh and Cincinnati are playing currently.
Don't know how to check scores. There we go.
Good end. Time for Big Smooth to get back into the game again. Supkiss says.
Dog the 8. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it.
Always appreciate it.
Dog the 8. I've seen him on here before. I always thought that was one of the more clever nicknames.
Dog the 8.
Dog the 8.
Yeah.
I'm an expert at that.
Dog the 9, Dog the 10, Dog the money ball. Dog the match. Bears won 19-10.
No way, someone's messing with me.
Faith.
Did they really?
Well, I don't see why she would lie.
Oh my God, they did win. They won a game.
Yeah.
They're undefeated.
They are undefeated for the
Holy
first time
cow.
since 1985.
This is awesome. Knew the Bears were the best team in the league. Power rankings, they were at like number 36 or something. There's only 36 teams in the league.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. I mean, they got a lot of people. They got a lot of money.
It's their management.
Same with the Bulls. I mean, they've won so much in the past. I mean, we're going back, right? But like, how does it just fall apart for so many decades after?
Oh, they did have the greatest basketball player of all time. So.
It is hard to top that. They did have Derrick Rose, and
yeah, he was
Jimmy.
always injured though.
Yeah, I know. You can tell I'm more of a basketball fan. Ball in hand.
Did you watch that special they did, The Last Dance?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I learned a lot about all of the players.
Or here's
watching
one
that.
you
It was
might want to watch. They're doing all these documentaries. They did one on And One, like the rise and fall of And One, the basketball label.
Sure.
And it's got players in there from the And One league. And it's really cool to hear their story because they were pro basketball players.
Right.
They were getting paid pretty decent, not like NBA players, but, they were living out their dream playing basketball.
Right.
Like the professor, you see him on the internet all the time. Interesting to watch.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. And one. Oh, no.
Oh, Mike with another chance here. His 4 balls in trouble. Doesn't really have much of it. I mean,
But his 6 ball is a good blocker down there. So this might be where Bellinger's like, I'm going to just not make all my balls early and give you the game this time.
yeah, I would almost. He's just going to go right at the 4 here.
You got to.
I like this.
Yep, you got to get it out of there.
That's a smart play by Mike right there. Big smooth right there. Even though, you're leaving your opponent a shot, now none of Mike's balls are really in trouble.
I mean, they're not in the greatest spot, but you know what? You don't want to sit there with that 4 the whole game.
Yeah, no,
You
not
know
at
you got
all.
the 6 as a blocker, right?
Yep.
So start moving things around. Hope you get back to the table. Now, this is going to be a good move. I think we've got a chess match here.
Yep, that is a smart
That is
pool.
the shot. That was the shot. I didn't even think of that until I saw him line up for it.
See, but these are not shots you want to take against like a 600 level player because they'll find a way to punish you.
That's not a bad shot, though, because there's no real kick.
That one is good, yeah. I mean, Mike has nothing here that I can see.
That backfired on him big time. And that's why you need to leave your balls on the table.
Now, Subkiss said bad mistake there. I don't know what they're referring to because I don't think either player's made a mistake in this rack.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You also got to remember, some people aren't live.
Oh, yeah. They could
They could be back 10 minutes. So if you're not live, you can go to YouTube and click that live, text. And if it's red with a little red circle, then you know you're live. As live as it can be. About 30-second delay from where we're at. He got a good hit.
All right, so Belanger's only trouble ball here is the 9, I think. Everything else is in the open and has a home. So if he can find a home for that 9 ball.
That's right, Subkiss, yeah. But I'm still in the mindset of not making all these because I'm not confident about the 9.
Well, he can use the 13 to get that 9 ball.
Sure, it might be worth a shot, but
yeah.
There's one thing I learned from John Fields. It might be the only thing I learned from John Fields, is that he doesn't play that hope stuff.
Yeah.
Which means the percentage has to be like 95 or better for him to take that shot.
See, does not have the angle to get on the 9 yet.
If you can't guarantee your plan from a 95 percentile out, you're playing safe.
Yeah.
That makes the game a lot easier. And that's how you get past 600. Because most people just go for it. Like the 9 still doesn't go anywhere. I mean, I don't know. We're going to see what happens here. But I'm not liking it. I would think of something here to maybe put the pressure on Mike. What that is?
The pressure's going to be on. I don't like making a ball here if I'm
No, you've
Belanger.
made too many. If you don't have an out, you've already made too many.
Okay, yeah, so now he's going to give ball in hand possibly.
He's going for it,
He's got a piece of the 9, a very thin piece.
I think he wanted to come back. If he didn't hit the point, he might have had a bank shot. But, I mean, so Mike's on the hill, right? He's going for it.
Yeah, so gives up ball in hand here.
I mean, this is a hard lesson to learn twice in a row.
Well, I'll tell you what. If Big Smooth gets out of this rack, now the pressure is creeping back towards Belanger, because he just went on a tear.
So Mike, Big Smooth, he's basically letting Belanger beat himself. This is what we've come to, and that's how you slow and switch the momentum in these kind of matches.
Well, I'm telling you, Big Smooth does this at the end of the match, man.
Yep.
Like he gets smarter and more deliberate with his plan.
You're running out of chances with your opponent on the hill.
Yeah.
You got to just change the momentum. Yep.
But like earlier in the match, he could have missed that shot.
Right.
He doesn't miss it here. I mean, he knows everything is like.
I think the pressure's on now.
Yeah.
With it being hill.
Like, look at that shot. He struck that really well. Confident.
I mean, he would have loved to got a little closer, but honestly, the angle's there. You make this ball, you're going to have a shot in the 8.
Yeah, just don't overhit this ball.
Yeah, this is just natural. So he just rolls it in. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
I did not see that coming.
Ouch.
This could be it. This is the chance that Mike Belanger needs, because I feel it's going to slip away one game at a time.
I tell you what, if he misses this shot, you're probably going to see a hill match.
Yep.
Needs to make this if he wants to claim victory right now, I think.
He's got to feel fortunate to be back
look
up
at
there.
that.
Oh, my God. Was that a beautiful shot, man? Under pressure. I would have missed that shot all day long. I won't lie.
Here it is, folks, to take down the reigning champion. And there it is. Big Smooth goes down after 15 games.
Wow.
15 weeks of winning.
Wow.
I'm sure we will
I can't
see
believe it.
Yeah. Mike Belanger, our new champion, played very well today. Hats off to Mike.
Yeah, Mike's not, this is a tough one for him,
Yeah, I'm sure
it really is.
Yeah, but I mean, what a great run,
It was a
Congratulations
great run.
to Big Smooth, and I'm sure we'll see him back in the Knights, maybe the Jesters, depending on where he goes. But
Well, let's be honest. He wanted to play the Knights all along.
yeah,
He's been telling me he hasn't been feeling the pressure, and he feels like he's a little underrated, and he wants to move to the Knights. So,
speaking of Knights, we'll be back at what 4:30.
4:30. That'll be about an hour and 15 minutes. We'll have MH and Jason Parker.
Yep.
Back at it for the Knights. Now that's the 500 and above, so $5.99 and under. It'll be a great match. We'll see you soon. Please subscribe, and thank you for watching. Again, in the booth with me is Patrick Glenn and myself, Chris G. We'll see you soon.
Boom.